Hello! Hello. This is the Beer Whisperer, and I have a Hopslam. I tell you why I have this Hopslam, because I wasn't able to find it in my own market this year. I think it was because when it was available in my market, which was supposed to have been in early February or mid-February, situations took me away from my area. Anyway, this is what she looks like. She is pretty, is she not? Look at her. She is Hopslam from Bells out of Michigan. Is a double or imperial, depending on, what you want to call it, IPA. Double or imperial IPA. What makes this one different than many out there is it's brewed with honey. Now here's it. This is a 10, count them, 10% double imperial IPA. Why is that important? Well, it just is. There are several good double imperial IPAs out there. Many run about 8%, some run somewhere between 8 and 10. But you really can't compare an 8% version to a 10% version, because even though they're both double or imperial IPAs, it's still apples to oranges at that point. If you're going to compare beers, you got to compare equal. This one smells great. Honey. Why is honey important? Well, for this particular beer, to get to 10%, you need a lot of malt. If you're going to be an all malt beverage and get to 10%, it's going to require a lot. This allows you, or allows them, to keep the viscosity down. Viscosity, that's my word for the day. Big one. Viscosity down, ABV up. Is that good? Well, for some it is. Some people don't want a heavy or a malty IPA. I've even had a few friends, get upset by, maltier IPAs because they don't have that gap between the malt and the hops, and that's obviously what they want in an IPA. I'm personally not that militant about it. That's why I want to bring in this one too. I generally keep my videos under 5 minutes. This one's probably going to run long again like my last one because of what I'm doing here. Hoptimum. Whole cone IPA from Sierra Nevada. This one is also 10%, which is why I'm bringing them together here for this particular demonstration. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on the screen here, but I can tell. See that? Now, the main difference I can tell right away, this is a Hoptimum I'm going to try to bring. Now, if you can tell, the Hoptimum's a little bit darker than this one, and it's also a little cloudier than the Hopslam. The Hopslam's kind of been the darling of most craft beer drinkers, as Bell's is one of the darling breweries of many craft beer drinkers. Sierra Nevada is a fairly well-known brewery as well. They're in many markets and have a very, 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 very solid session line. Now, what I noticed right away in this one, let me take a drink here so I can go back. What I noticed right away is what I was talking about before. What's our magic word? What's our magic? It's viscosity. Viscosity. This one's a little toothier. Is that bad for me? No, because it's not heavy. I mean, we're not talking stout. We're talking imperial stout heavy. It's heavier than that, but you still have that shock and awe between the malt and the hops. As far as which one As far as which one is better, well, I'm actually not going to go there, and I'll tell you why. Because even though I just made a point of saying that these two can be compared, and to compare an 8% to a 10% as apples to oranges, I think even comparing these two beers as apples to oranges, even though they're similar styles, or they're the same style, similar beers, because they're trying to accomplish two different things. The Bell's actually is lighter, which makes it, if you're a fan of the big hops. If you're not a fan of the big hops, this isn't going to work for you no matter what. But if you like that lighter in a sweeter finish, this one is going to work for you, and you're going to find that you like it in the warmer weather. The IPA is one of those odd styles for me, the straight IPA, the single IPA, because it's a beer that does work for me in the summer, find it refreshing, and I also find it comforting in the fall. I do like something about this one, though, the Hoptimum. I do find the finish more pronounced, with slight, just a little bit, slight spicy tones at the end that I really like a lot, as opposed to the sweeter honeyish that you got going on here. Again, it's going to come down to personal preference. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of honey in beers because I don't like a lot of sweetness. But I'm not dissing the Hopslam either because, truthfully, I'm only going to get a 6-pack this year, and if I would have been able to get it in my market, I'd have bought at least a case. So I'm not dissing this baby by any means. Fine example of a Imperial IPA. But there is something about this Hoptimum, for my palate. Holy freaking smokes. I really like there's just something going on right there at the end. You get the citrus that you expect. A little piney, and then you get these spicy notes that kind of tie it all together. So I'm running over 7 minutes now. I gotta cut this loose. ABC. I'm drinking an IPA. Okay, let's not go there. How about this number? How about IPA? No, that doesn't work either. How about let's see. What other bad parodies can I do to wind this up? I got nothing. Hopslam, if you can find it in your market, and you're an Imperial IPA fan, and, well, there is no way. If you haven't had it before, you're going to want to. Hoptimum, the same thing. If you're a fan of the Hopslam, if you've had it in your neighborhood before, you're going to want to try this Hoptimum. It's a little different. A little toothier than the Hopslam, but she is sure tasty. I'm going to dancing boot my way out of here. Y'all have a good evening. ABC, drinking an IPA. IPA. Dancing Buddha, the beer whispers out!